it's like a respect thing. That's kind of what I feel about I'll just leave it. Like you're trying to be a dick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, don't just be respectful.
So it's
trying to like hurt with your words, like they're trying to hurt you with their words, and then you're like, oh yeah, no, that's a whole different level.
Yeah, and I think the thing about it, I've heard this lots of times from people, both men and women, that they lose themselves in their relationship.
100%. You don't grow anymore at all.
And then all of a sudden, it's like, well, what drives me crazy is when I hear like a guy or a girl, they said they have to go ask their husband.
I knew you were going to say this. We talked about this.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Here's what I want to talk about. Who, and you guys can both answer this, who do you think lie more? Men or women?
Men. I'm sorry, did you guys hear that very clearly? When you get closer to the mic. Men.
I don't know.
Charlie.
I'm going to start this already.
Non-committal. You don't have an opinion on this? In your gut?
I think humans lie.
No, wait. No, that's not any good either. It's either a man or a woman. Who lie more? Women.
Mm-hmm.
That's just because you're a guy.
No.
So you're picking the opposite sex.
No.
I can tell you right now how women lie more.
How? Oh, I already know where you're going with this.
Yeah.
I know.
Eyelashes, fake eyelashes.
I knew you were going to
lipstick,
go there.
padded bras, heels to make them look. I mean, they lie.
Fake smiles.
They
Filters.
women.
Let me just add it.
I think guys lie more often, but women lie bigger. You guys are a big lie.
You guys.
I mean,
Oh yeah, you know he'll.
The girls.
This will help.
you guys are a big lie. It's kind of deceitful.
Makeup.
I mean, when I was younger and whoring around, you know, when I would wake up with them the next morning, it's like having a different person next to you.
Who the fuck is this girl?
Is that how you felt that way multiple times?
I'm just saying I felt that was a situation because the makeup was off.
Have you felt that way multiple times?
I mean, I see her coming in the morning without her eyelashes on. Holy shit.
It's not them on.
Like, I again, I hit a nerve. But yeah, it's like,
I don't
it's like who's this
eyelashes
fucking plain Jane
on.
here? It's plain Jane.
I didn't
Oh,
do my
Cara.
mascara.
No, I've never had that. Like, I've been very lucky, I guess.
You mean the next morning?
Mm-hmm.
Or they're just gorgeous no matter what?
Mm-hmm.
With
That
without
might just
makeup?
be the guy too. that's
With them
making
without
it
wait,
extra.
with them without makeup? Really?
I think most of the girls I've been
Were you
with,
still drunk in the morning?
I think most of the girls I've been with, I'm like, dude, why do you wear that much makeup? You look way more pretty without.
I actually think that a lot of women look way better without, or at least less makeup.
My sister told me that I've heard this actually from a few girls that they wear makeup and everything's fake about themselves, not for guys but for other girls.
What?
What?
Yeah, like you're trying to impress
Oh,
girls
other
more
women.
than guys. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they're
I'm trying to impress myself.
they're catty bitches, aren't they?
Because they're like, if you don't look the best, other girls will touch you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
no, I
care.
don't think that way at all. I don't care about a girl's opinion at all. I don't think about that, like, not even one.
I mean, it's to the point where they can't even walk out very long in public. The minute she gets here, she's like putting her eyes on and.
That's because when I'm putting up all my makeup and there's only one thing that's missing, it does look a little off. So, yeah, I'm uncomfortable. But if I came in here with no makeup on, no, I wouldn't. I'd be fine.
Big lie.
All look.
And then what happens? You get,
unnatural.
it's okay when they're in girlfriend status or friend status, but the minute they snag you, then it turns out it goes from that status to, oh shit, we're in this for real, and then
What
see.
do you mean?
Do you mean like when they start to be
Then-
vulnerable and show you them without
And then
makeup?
then you see them without makeup.
And you're like, oh man, now I'm in this point of
You know?
a relationship.
She's not impressing anymore? Is that what you mean? I feel like that's with guys and girls though.
Yeah, well, we lie in the early on in relationships.
It's like ourself, but 10 times better.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, you look 100% different than you did this morning.
Now she's just trying to get back at me.
I mean,
She's lashing out right now.
I like the hair, Leo. Looks really good today.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I did it for you.
Yeah. Oh, you got a new haircut?
Yeah.
Looks sharp.
We can't ever see your hair. It's always hidden.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait. I'm about to start filming something in October. That's why I've had blonde hair forever. So in November, I gotta go back to my hair.
So you're creating a character?
Mm-hmm. And I'm lucky because it would have been half of the year, but we decided that in a flashback scene, we'll show how the character's supposed to look.
Yeah.
And today time, we'll show them how we want to take the character. So I was like, oh, thank God. Can't wait to have my hair back. Blonde was kind of crazy.
It was like, wasn't it like turquoise red?
Yeah, it was like hot pink, red, blue. I got bored during the pandemic.
You know,
I got really bored.
people that do like really wild stuff with their hair, I've heard that they typically have a lot of mental problems.
Oh my God.
I believe it.
Haven't you seen, like, remember when, what's her name? Britney
Yeah.
Spears? Remember her hair during those times when she was like all whacked out?
She shaved it. She didn't really dye it, didn't she?
That's pretty drastic. Man.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, we don't really know the backstory to it.
Well, I also heard actors have crazy mental thing, and I'm dyeing my hair right before I'm about to act, so maybe I have lots of mental problems.
I don't know you that well.
No, I don't know. I just, I've always wanted to, and my hair's only going to be here so much longer.
Why do you say that?
Because I'm like, my family's genes are bad. I don't know.
You're losing your hair?
My hairline's going more and more back, in my eyes. You know what I mean? So I'm like, do everything you want before you don't have it anymore.
They have this thing called Keeps. Haven't you seen the ads?
Well, like Instagram ad or something. You put it in your hair and you'll just
No,
like die.
there's a product out there. Actually, it's the company name is Hims. There's Roman and Hims. It's a website for guys.
Nah, it doesn't work.
You don't know that unless you've tried it.
It doesn't.
Yeah, you don't believe the ads?
Oh my God. No, I don't. Oh my God. I choked on my soda.
Are we pulling from the fishbowl today? Do you not have the air on? Because I don't feel as cold as I normally
I
am.
know, it's getting kind of hot in
I
here.
Is it?
know.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, so I'm getting hot. You know what I mean?
Well, most people are looking
Oh, don't do that.
at they get
I'm,
nervous.
I'm stuck
They get-
looking at Leo, so I'm like, whew.
Well, why don't you find something in the fishbowl? I'll go turn the air down.
No, you don't have to. Go for it. I guess literally because he's just going to keep staring at you and getting even more hot.
Usually I'm on a computer screen, so it's a little bit
Yeah, you
easier,
go do that
you know?
when I pick from the fishbowl.
Easier?
Yeah, to calm down.
Oh my.
But when I'm just sitting at you in person, I'm like,
I know. I have that all the time happen to me. I'm lonely.
so am I. I'll text you tonight. Hey,
Okay,
I'll be
so
right back.
you do the honors of
I'm
the
gonna
thing. You
pick
gotta like switch it around a little bit and don't look.
I won't.
You grab something good.
I'm probably not.
You gotta read it out loud.
Done. You guys already done this one.
Okay.
Oh, I
You
don't-
feel the air?
I don't like this.
Do you feel the air?
Well, not yet.
Yeah, I don't. No.
No?
I don't feel nothing. No change, Leo.
Maybe I should move back for the...
What did you say?
Maybe I should move back further. The song is always on
Coming
every
on.
time I come here.
Coming up.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you got excited about this.
This is a good one.
Go for it.
Alrighty then.
Go for it.
Here, you read it.
Oh.
You guys are like a cute little couple. You read it.
Who wrote this? Is it Leo? Look at this sloppy writing.
I know.
I thought it was me. I was like, did I make one for the fishbowl? How can you possibly write a love song when you're only 20?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a good one.
that's a good one.
It is a really good one.
Let's do it.
Opinions.
Well, I don't think you can. That's my opinion. How can you possibly write a love song at 20?
Where's my phone?
Ah.
Can I use your phone? Can I go on the internet?
Yeah.
There's
I mean, come on.
I want to make sure before I say what I'm saying that I'm saying the right thing before it looks stupid.
Oh my gosh. Were you in love when you were 20?
I thought I was, but it was actually, I was more in heat.
No, I don't like when people. Here's my problem with that. People are always like, I thought I was in love, but I wasn't in love to this person. I'm like, no, you were in love. Are you one of those people that are like,
I love you, but I'm not in love with you?
No, not that. Like, so your current wife right now.
Yeah.
Are you gonna say that you've only loved her and that all your other girlfriends and wives, like, I thought I was in love, but it's only this one? Because I hate when people say that. I'm like, no, you were in love with all of them.
I don't think you would. I'm not going to speak for you.
You're doing a good job.
I'm going to say that your response would be no.
No what?
You have loved other women, but this love with Tina is a different type of love.
That's fine to say.
Grown more.
You know what I'm talking about.
It's just
right?
different.
No, I don't think that he would say he didn't love those other women.
Like, people get so upset now when they're like, they want you to say like, oh, I thought I was in love, but I've only been in love with you. And I'm like, dude, we're like all old.
Yeah, that's you.
You know, like and I think at 20, dude, what about Michael Jackson's I Want You Back? He was like 7. And the lyrics, dude, like, I'm like, dude, that kid has to know.
I mean, he was 7 when he sang it?
No, I don't know how.
He didn't write it.
Yeah, he didn't write it.
He just sang it.
Oh, he didn't write it.
If a 7-year-old...
Somebody probably older than 20 wrote that.
Come on, he wrote something from back in that.
Well, I'm sure these
period.
20-year-olds that are writing love songs the same way. Although, I guess it's all relative.
Some of them write their music.
It's all relative. You know, when you're young that way, it feels like it feels like love. But what do you know?
Maybe it's because instead of their experiences, it's what they want. Everyone could want something, so then you could write a love song easily. This is all the things I would want my love to be like. And then you write a song. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That would be easy. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
I don't know. I think that a lot of that stuff ends up more infatuation.
I don't know. Because, I mean, I got married at 19.
So did I. What was that? I didn't laugh at you. What was that funny?
I was laughing because he's over here saying, so he's asking the question of how can you possibly write a love song at 20? And we both got married at 19. Like, this is the two you need to be having the conversation with.
When did you get married?
24.
I was about to say
I was
that.
almost 25.
There's no difference at 20, 25. You know there's not. You know,
Yeah, not too much.
definitely for a guy,
Not
it's
too
like
much.
we went from like 18 to 20.
Not too much.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know that I was in love. So I was with him at 17. I was with him at 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And then we got divorced, and I had to go through the heartbreak and blah, blah, blah. And to this day, I mean, I can still say that was love. So if I would have written a song back then,
Roten?
pretty sure.
Fuck, what's roten mean?
If I would have wrote a song back then.
No wonder you got divorced. Stupid. Talk like a fucking hillbilly.
Shut up.
I wrote this.
You know what I mean. It would have been legit.
Well, my grandpa said it best. You know, love changes when you're with somebody. Down the road, it's much different. Like 5 years in, 10 years in, it's just different.
Mm-hmm. Because you have to work at it. People think that it's just like the person that you find someone and it's super easy, and it's not.
It's going to be easy forever.
Mm-hmm.
Has your marriage been easy?
No. As a matter of fact, we went through a phase where we fought every single day for about 30 days. Every single day.
You guys overcame it.
And then one day, it just stopped. It was kind of eerie. It just stopped. I'm not exaggerating. Every single day. A brawl. Not physical. You know, just verbal and, you know, and then it just stopped. And then all of a sudden it was like we understood each other in a different way.
And you guys haven't done that since?
Have not done it since.
Hmm.
And we've blown up since then, but nothing like that. It was, during that 30 days, I think she threatened to leave me 3 times.
Only 3 in 30 days?
See, that when I hear those words, like, I'll just leave you, that's when I go from 0 to like 100.
What do you mean by that?
Like, I get
Like you get violent?
Go then. I don't fucking need you. Go. Skedaddle, scoop. Go. Like, what are you still doing here?
Yeah.
Those words just get me to a next level. I'm like, go. Immediately.
Heads up, future women.
And
Here's
it's
the
not even,
podcast.
it seems like even friends or people I'm working with. Like, well, then I don't need to work with you. Go. Like, I'm not a person, like, I'm not going to beg you to stay anybody. Go. There's a lot of other people to be with, work with, chill with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get out. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah. I think
Oh, God.
I think just in any kind of relationship, whether it be man, woman, husband or wife,
Yeah, I was going to say my
husband and wife, or just relationships, it's about boundaries. And the thing that really gets me fired up and start really pushing really hard is when people start crowding my boundaries.
It's like a respect thing. That's kind of what I feel about I'll just leave it. Like, you're trying to be a dick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, just be respectful.
So it's
trying to hurt with your words, like they're trying to
Yeah.
hurt you with their words, and then you're like, oh yeah, no,
Mhm.
that's a whole different level.
yeah, and I think the thing about it, I've heard this lots of times from people, both men and women, that they lose themselves in their relationship,
100%. You don't
Yeah.
grow anymore at all.
and then all of a sudden it's like, well, what drives me crazy is when I hear like a guy or a girl, they said they have to go ask their husband.
I knew you were going to say this. We talked about this.
Fuck.
Yeah, I remember you saying like if we were going to chill after this, let me call.
Oh yeah, we talked about
Yeah.
that.
Oh
let me call the girl.
yes.
But I think people, they lose themselves, and I think sometimes it's because instead of fighting, they just rather just go along. But that's a death sentence.
But I think if you have to, as in like, if I have, like, dude, I really have to ask permission before I go and hang out with you. Give me a minute. Or if
Oh
you're
my
like, I
God.
just want to let her know that, I'm going to be a little bit late. Go.
I already told him. I think that the reason that guys, especially guys, do that is because they don't know if the girl already like planned something that night. The reason why you're asking, oh yeah, let me call my girl or let me call my guy.
It's not an isolated incident.
Well, you
Carol.
just don't know. Like,
Okay, it's not. It's like a slow.
what if
it's a
they
slow
have this whole
thing
romantic
that
dinner
happens.
planned, and then you call her like, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with the guys, and then she's like sitting
That's
there
an
at the
isolated
table, just,
incident.
like, surprised romantic
let me
dinner,
ask you
and
a
then she's
question.
like, okay, have fun.
How many times have you just like planned a romantic dinner unannounced?
Yeah.
You were just like, you know what?
Oh.
I'm gonna make my man dinner.
Yeah.
No, actually, in my
Just-
marriage, yes, in my marriage, I did do things like
Oh, I
that.
know you did, but I said about how many.
I can't tell you 'cause it's been so long. Maybe like a couple.
Mm-hmm. So
But
you
what
want us to
happened-
call every single day for once
Yes.
a year?
I'm
Yeah.
not saying
Yes.
that the guy has
That's
to call.
exactly what
I'm
she
just
said.
saying I think that's why the guys are calling. It's just to know, like,
It's an
Was it
invasion
something
of privacy and borders, and you can't do that. You have to be willing to take a beating rather than cave, because it starts a little bit, and then you give a little bit, and they want a little bit
So
more.
you think it's a big deal?
I think it's a huge
What if
deal.
it's a big deal to the girl? And she's like, I just want to know where you're at.
That's what.
I don't want to
Like
know
what?
where I don't need to know where
Don't try to
they're
corner me. Trying to corner me?
No, I'm just saying, like, what if something that's little to you is a big deal to your partner?
Give me an example.
Like that?
Just pretend that you're my wife. Go on.
Okay.
Or you can talk to her, whatever.
Babe, it bugs me that you don't let me know where you're going.
What do you mean by where you're going?
Like, you get off work at 5, I just want to know where you're at.
Oh.
Oh, what?
I'm hanging out at the office.
How do I know you're at the office? Send me a picture.
That would
I would
suck.
never do that.
What did you say?
I would never do that.
Yeah, I would never do that either. I would know right there there's a problem in the relationship. So it comes down to trust.
Which 98% of humans don't have.
99.99.
So, for me, it's like in the relationship I'm in, I never put up boundaries. You can do what you want. You're not 10.
I don't care what you do, just don't make me look stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, don't make me look stupid. I can be with someone that won't. So don't make me look stupid. I won't make you look stupid. You know?
How do you make somebody look stupid?
Cheating on them, talking to like got it. Act like a guy and me and a girl go to a restaurant and I'm all over her and you can see my eyes glowing and then but she's a person that talks to like everybody at that restaurant. So you go in and you're like, I'm so lucky to meet this girl. I love her so much, and everybody's like,
oh, you're a fool.
Fuck, that guy's fucking stupid. She's had sex with all of us. Up top, guys. Look at that guy. He's a fucking loser. I don't want to look stupid.
Got it. Yeah, I don't like that either. How about you? Do you? You're like, I would never look like that.
You know where I'm coming? I don't think you know where I'm coming from, or would it not bug you?
I think I'm amoral.
Huh?
Amoral. Stuff like that doesn't bother me.
No, it bugged me. It would hurt my soul.
There's a difference right there.
He doesn't.
You gotta have one.
Soul. That's the difference.
No, yeah, no. I don't want to look stupid, you know? Who wants to look stupid?
Nobody. You're just confident that you wouldn't be stupid.
Everybody can look at my girl. Yeah, that's my fucking girl. But not fucking her with everybody. That's a big difference.
Where did we get into this topic?
What was our question? 20. Oh my god, we were so off. Like 20-year-olds writing love songs.
I went to relationships.
Let's do another one, because yes, I think we all, so you don't, but we say yes, right? Yes, a 20-year-old could write a
I really do think, I could have wrote a love song back then.
Not with like true meaning.
I think if I would have wrote a love song back then, I would not be as wise as I am now. No, I'm just saying. So maybe it would have been like a stupid love song. It would have been all the great stuff about love. It would have not had any of the real stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, the feelings, it would have had the feelings, but then like how to make it work, that would be a whole different song.
I think it's easy. I think you just, this is what I would want my love to be like, and then you write a song like that. Not real, like you said, not what was the word?
Based on reality.
Yeah, not real, but man, you're cheating, dude. You're just reading all of them. You're supposed to just pick one.
Well, because some of them are super deep, and you're not as versed in that deep things.
If you're cheating on something as easy as this,
I think she just dissed you.
No.
Charles.
Did she?
I think so.
This isn't cheating. Well, this was, I guess, good. It says, why are most people terrified of doing a speech? That's why I wasn't pulling it, guys.
That used to be my number one thing, was doing something in front of people like that with a speech. Does that bother you?
I was the activities director at my school in elementary school. So this is when you're a kid. I feel like that's when it's the worst. And I was the president. So
clearly, no.
No, I do really bad.
Really?
I have anxiety super bad. Like I get panic attacks and anxiety. So the first time I came here with you guys, and I know both of you guys, but I was just like, oh, like we're all in the room, and like I was super nervous. I smoked like 3 cigarettes before I came in.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I was super nervous.
How many cigarettes did you smoke before you came in this time?
None. I didn't have time.
Oh.
And I don't want to smoke in my car because my kid has asthma. So I was like, and it was like 2 minutes late, and I could already hear Leo hates waiting. So I know he was like.
No, I was the one that was more about it than him.
But I did get a text from you as I was walking. She was like, "What did he say? Are you on your way, or are you gonna be here soon, or something?"
You today?
Yeah, you were chill, but I was like sitting here like trying to rush everything.
Well, I work with Leo, and I've seen Leo like, this guy's 1 minute late, and I'm like,
I had somebody talked about the kid. It was a father or a parent and a child, and the child was really intimidated about being in front of. They had to present something in front of their class, and what the father or mother did, they said, just put on some sunglasses, because when you put those on, the other people can't see you.
In acting, that's why I do my hair. Anytime you'll see my hair dramatically different, like really short or really long or colored, is it's always for acting. If I do something weird like that, then I could totally.
So you're not thinking about committing suicide?
Huh?
Oh my God, he had to sit there for a minute. Hey, that's not accurate because you had your hair pink, right?
Mm-hmm.
Were you getting ready for something?
That wasn't for something.
Okay. So
You're having an issue?
No, but usually 98% of the time, like what I'm saying is I find little things like that to put to hide behind something. You know what I mean? That helps me out. So same thing. He put on the glasses so he doesn't really feel like himself.
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, when I had my, maybe I told you, when I had my strokes, very aware of, or insecure about people being able to notice that there was something wrong with me. And what I did back then is I actually...
Now you're cold.
It's like this. I'm cold, I'm hot.
I feel good. So thank you. Because you were just heat energy. I was like... Oh.
But when I had my strokes, you know, I was really self-conscious of people knowing that I had something wrong with me. So what I did is I did what you did, Charles. I got like a new haircut. I changed my look. You know, because with your hair like that, it's a distraction. With your hair is colored like that, I think that's probably why you're doing something like that.
Is my hair a distraction?
No, it looks like you're 30 years older now with gray hair.
No, shut up.
It's funny because I bet Mike would disagree.
Who's Mike?
Mike is my life partner. I want to say business partner, but it's like
life partner, as in life partner.
Like life. No, not like that. But Mike's the one I was telling you. Me and him have been friends since 3rd grade, so we do everything together. But no one ever hears of Mike. So like all the movies, everything I do is always like Charles. No one knows Mike exists, but Mike's a person. And he does everything with me. Yeah, right? He does everything with me, and he's always like, I think he thinks.
Do you see him right now?
I think he thinks I like attention, but I really don't. I don't know how me and him have done everything since 3rd grade, and everything always gets shot to me. I don't like attention at all. Like, at all.
Really?
It always happens to find me.
Interesting.
You don't think there's something that you're letting off? I mean, when you have hair like that,
it's almost always covered.
True.
You've never seen it any color, huh? See?
You usually have a hat on.
Mm-hmm. So it's for me. It's not for any. Because I get what you mean. Like, like there's certain people that have like huge spikes that are colored, and they're like, I hate when people notice me. I'm like, well, then don't do shit like that. So mine's for myself. I usually have a hat, beanie, or a hood on.
Yeah.
I used to always have black fingernail polish, and I stopped doing that because too much attention.
How many years did you have black nail polish?
Like 2 or 3. A lot of that when I was in the band.
Okay, and you didn't think it grabbed a lot of attention?
Well, I was doing it because I loved when you're like playing, so I would do every other finger. So when I'm playing, it like really stood out my fingers. You know what I mean? So I did it for playing shows, but of course I was really young going to school, so everybody's like, "Oh, you're like," I would. Back in our day, it was like emo. Yeah. No, I would consider myself like more goth as I was growing up. But
is that the same thing?
No, not at all.
What's emo?
Emo's emotional.
Oh.
And they have their hair always like this.
Oh yeah.
And like little girl pants and shit.
You were anything like that?
Yep, all of it. I had girl pants and like a 00 or something. I was like really small. And,
so that would have been emo.
I didn't have the hair though and stuff. I had very long, like.
That would be emo.
Just smoking a lot of weed.
What age were you?
Like 16, 17, 18, 19. Got married. Changed.
Changed? So you got married to a woman that liked you for that, and then you changed?
We like grew up. She was like kind of punkish. Now if you saw her, you'd never think that. And I don't think you would think that of me. And I was like, gothish. We just grew up. We had a kid and stuff. We just grew up. Had to get a real job, stop playing music. Had to call her and tell her every time I was doing something. Just life changes, you know?
Did you really though? Did you? I bet you did.
I just got tired of the attention. I got tired of people like, why do you dress like that? I'm like, don't fucking worry about it.
Hey, in your band, were you a lead singer or what do they call other people? A band member. Were you just a band member or the lead?
I think he was the side singer.
The backup singer?
I think you were the backup one, guitar probably on the left-hand side of the stage.
I was the lead guitar player on the left side, and I would do backup singing.
Yes, bam! I got it.
Did you ever
That
do
was
lead?
weird.
Did you do lead?
Yeah, I was lead guitar, not lead vocals. No.
So would lead vocals bother you? Like if you had to lead the
Yes.
vocals?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like doing a presentation.
I did one show where we didn't have a singer, so they're like, Charles can sing. I don't know why that's always a thing. Like, Charles could just sing and play guitar. I'm like, I can't. I did like when you told me I could, because I know you could sing. So when you're like, oh, you can hold the tune.
Wait,
I was
you
like,
can sing?
Yeah, that perfect tone, perfect pitch.
That's what he said. He said, you could hold a pitch. And I was like, oh, thank you.
Wait, when did he hear you sing?
I don't, did I show you something maybe?
I don't know, but I heard his voice.
Yeah, he heard my voice somehow.
I could tell
I
he had-
showed you him singing
Oh, that's embarrassing. That's super embarrassing.
on Instagram. I showed him you singing with Mike.
Oh, okay, yeah. We got super, man, that pandemic, dude. It was boring. So no, I couldn't. I did one, and I had this. What did I think I drank a lot, and I was like about to pass out. Like I was super hot, and what I would do was like sing like maybe like 2 lines, and then just do like a crazy long guitar solo, and then maybe sing like 2 lines, and I was just doing extended guitar solos.
So that was your way of getting around a speech, basically, or
Yeah.
talking in front of people.
So I don't like it. I don't like it at all.